You mentioned that you have a 9-month-old baby girl that seems to be experimenting with her voice, and sometimes she screams, and you've been getting some mixed advice about how to handle that. My first piece of advice is that kids learn by example. If parents are speaking loudly and yelling a lot, then kids will naturally yell or speak loudly because they feel like that's the norm, or sometimes they feel like they have to yell or scream to be heard. And so one of the best things you can do is be an example of speaking quietly and calmly, and that may change. That may change how she speaks. But also keep in mind that at 9 months of age, she is finding her voice and she's experimenting with expression, and it's okay to let her do that. If she starts inappropriately screaming or yelling, then it's okay to firmly tell her, no, don't scream. And at 9 months, she may not understand those words, but she will understand tone of voice and facial expressions, and she'll get the message that that's not something you like. And you can't expect perfection on the first few times. You'll have to tell her many, many times before she responds. Number one, because she's very young and her brain is still developing and she may not understand yet, but also because most of us don't respond to the first time we're told to do or not do something if it's something that we're used to or something that we like. It takes some time for kids to learn what they should and shouldn't be doing. Now, one of the pieces of advice you've been given by a family member is to hit your daughter when she's screaming and you want her to stop. And I advise against that. Number one, it could hurt her. And number two, again, kids learn by example. So if you're hitting her, you're sending a very mixed message by hitting her, but then telling her later not to hit if she starts to hit. And so again, just use a firm voice, kind of furrow your brow, have a firm face, tell her no when she does something that you don't agree with. And over time, she will learn that's something she shouldn't be doing. Good luck with everything, and if you have more questions for me in the future, feel free to ask them on our Facebook page at facebook.com/Intermountain Moms, and recommend us to your friends and family too.